Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 6-3. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, basically, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and then invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side, on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera to promote yourself, shoot the breeze, whatever. Okay, let's get started. I'm on the WORD page, that is the Government and Nonprofit Information page. Just want to point out that there are some programs and services that are extraordinarily helpful that are being offered by local nonprofits, the City of Durham and Durham County. So just explore that page at your convenience. Also, the Durham County libraries are all open until 6 today, and that does include Bragtown. Now, tomorrow, they reopen at 9:30, except for Bragtown. As you might know, Bragtown is closed over the weekend. Okay, let's go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. So there are some COVID-19 test and vaccine updates on that page. Let's see where we can get tested for free today, with it being Friday. Fidelity Investments, 35 Davis Drive until 4:30. Also, El Centro Hispano, the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2000 Chapel Hill Road until 5:30. That one is a drive-through. Okay, let's see. The American Red Cross is holding a blood drive. They really need the help. So let's see. So today they are at Crowsdale Dental Arts, and that is until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Also, HELP is open. Let me scroll down to HELP. HELP stands for the Health Equipment Loan Program. It's run by the county. It's run by Project Access. This is where you can donate items you no longer need, like wheelchairs, canes, walkers, that sort of thing, tub transfer benches. Now, if you need something like that, that's also the same place that you go to long-term borrow any of these items. So they're free, totally free. Now, they disinfect everything and repair them as needed. So it's a great way to donate and a great way to pick up. They used to be over there by the scrap exchange. So now they're at 4206 North Roxborough Street in Suite 100. And they're only open 2 days. So they're open on Tuesdays, and then they're open on Fridays from 1 until 5. And good luck with that. All righty, let's go to the health events button. That's where you click on the big blue button at the top of the health page, and that is the support group and other one-time only events. Let's see. 2 events happening tomorrow. So this is where the Duke Cancer Institute, Duke Primary Care, and the Lincoln Community Health Center, they all get together and they hold this annual, it's called Duke Men's Health Screening. So all men who are living in Durham or surrounding areas are invited to come to the Lincoln Community Health Center on Fayetteville Street on tomorrow from 8 until noon. Just drop by. No, you don't have to, make an appointment. So this is where you can get free screenings for prostate cancer, also blood pressure exam, diabetes risk assessment, and other disease screenings of your choice, totally free. And again, this is from 8 until noon at Lincoln Community Health Center tomorrow. Now, if you want to volunteer, they welcome that as well. I do have a link for you so you can sign up and volunteer if you like. So tell all the guys you know to definitely check this out, because very often men, for whatever reason, they seem to ignore their own health care. I know my dad did. He took care of us first and forgot about himself. So anyway, men, please pay attention. Go to the Lincoln Community Health Center tomorrow between 8 and noon. Okay, now also happening tomorrow, Med Ultra Learning, they're hosting a free infant CPR and choking class. This is going to be tomorrow from 1 until 2. It's an authorized American Heart Association training site. Now, this particular class it's on Zoom. Okay, so it's on Zoom, it's online. But this is a layperson's event. This is not the same type of training that you get as a professional first responder. So this is for like parents, siblings of babies and whatnot. So this is going to be tomorrow from 1 until 2, and it's totally free. Okay, now let's go to the sports page, Sport and Life. The sports page. Let's see. In fact, let's click on the big green button at the top of the sports page, which takes us to the great outdoors page where we can find out what's happening at the different state parks. So I think Eno River has something going on today from 2 until 3, something called tree zines. If you might know, zine is short for magazine. So this is where you can make your own zine, your own magazine with leaf rubbings, with tree sketches, commentary, etc. So this is a free event as always, and we're celebrating the year of the tree. Okay, so this is going to be where everybody will meet at the Coal Mill Picnic Shelter. And again, this is from 2 until 3 at Eno River State Park. Now, tomorrow from 8:30 until 10:30, there's going to be an in-person event called Birding Bingo. This is where you walk through the park with others and you see how many birds that you can identify during your walk. And if you have binoculars, that's not cheating, just bring them on. Also, you can, if you don't really know how to identify birds by their calls, their feathers, or whatever, you can actually learn. So this should be a really fun learning event. You do have to call to register, but it is a free event. And again, it is at Eno River State Park tomorrow from 8:30 until 10:30. Okay, now let's go. Let's see. I think there's one more event. Wait a minute. Let me check Umstead. Oh yeah, so tomorrow at 9 o'clock, there's going to be the Umstead State Park Walk. This is where you join the Triangle Trailblazers for a 5-kilometer or 12-kilometer walk in the woods. Try to get there a little bit early so that you can sign up. It is free, but you do have to sign up. I do have a link to the Facebook event page for more information. Again, it's tomorrow at 9 o'clock at William B. Umstead State Park. Technically, it's in Raleigh, but it's kind of like on the way to Raleigh, so I do include that in the Durham Skywriter. Okay, now let's go to the legal page, legalese. And hopefully, I did invite someone to come and talk about this fundraiser, so let me tell you about it real quick. It is the Straight Talk Support Group and the Triangle Empowerment Center fundraiser. So they're getting together for this fundraiser called The Pouring. This is going to be tomorrow, upstairs at the Pit, which is 321 West Gear Street, tomorrow from 6 until 9 p.m. This is where you can enjoy a nice evening of live jazz by Urban Silk, some food, some beverages, conversation, etc. And the proceeds will be used to bring awareness to the needs of those newly released from prison. So tickets are $25, $40 for couples. And I do have the phone number and email address. I'm sorry, the URL, so you can get more information and get your tickets. Now, I didn't finish where I was describing the event. So the needs of those newly released from prison include the problems of having health issues, sometimes because of their record or whatever. Many of them end up homeless, can't get housing, can't get jobs, etc. So anyway, you can help. And hopefully Miss Elmore will join me on camera here, and we'll talk about also the Straight Talk Support Group Transition House. It is incredible. It's on Mangum. So you need to learn about that. And also if you want to volunteer for such a place, you might want to stay tuned. Okay, let's go to the Let's Go page. That is the calendar of events page. Let's go there. Okay, let's see. Let's scroll down to June 3rd. New Visions of Africa Restaurant, they give away free meals every weekday from 3 until 6. So if you're in need, just head over there. They're on Fayetteville Street. Also, the 21C Museum Hotel, which is right there on Corcoran Street downtown. Tonight, they're going to have the opening reception for This We Believe. This is a new exhibit. Now, the curator, the main curator, Alice Gray Stites, will give the introductory remarks at 6:30. So this is from 6 until 8, so you can look at the exhibit, and then the talk will start at 6:30. And then there's going to be a special presentation by one of the featured artists, Sebastian Erazzuriz. That's a cool name, and I hope I said that right. So this new exhibit explores the power and evolution of various belief systems, including religious, political, and economic. This is a free event, so just check it out by going to the Let's Go page. That's tonight from 6 until 8. Also, the Underground Collective, they're co-hosting the Digging in the Crates with Boricua Soul. This is going to be at Boricua Soul, which is right across the street from the ballpark. So this is going to be from 7 until 10, where you can enjoy some great music, R&B and hip hop provided by the Queen Curator. Food will be available for purchase at Boricua Soul. So again, this is from 7 until 10. Okay, let's see. There's going to be the Fresh Face Showcase at Bull City Cider Works. That's downtown on South Roxborough Street. This is going to be from 8 until 9:30. This is where Eyes Up Here Comedy, they curate these comedy shows. Let's see. So we're going to see Elise Thompson, Alnisa Lawson, Liz Barlow, Chrissy Brooks, Jackie Flanagan, Cece Leonard, and Virginia Wallace. Free admission, although they do suggest that you give $5 if you have it. Now, this is a big day for Durham Central Park. They got rained out last time, but tonight they will not be rained out as the Playlist concert series features guitarist Isaiah Sharkey. I heard he's absolutely incredible and plays just about any kind of music that you can name. It's going to be tonight from 8 until 9:30. Now it's going to be, co-broadcast? What's the word? Live streamed, okay, by WNCU 90.7 FM. That's the radio station I started out at here in town. The simulcast, that's the word I was thinking of. So it's going to be hosted by DJ Travis Gales. He's going to start his music at 7 o'clock, and then the live show will start at 8 in Durham Central Park. So that should be a really, really nice night. Of course, there's going to be people around. That means food trucks. So don't forget your beach towels and maybe a plastic tarp, because it did rain last night. So you don't want to get all wet. Try to have a plastic tarp, then your beach towel or your lawn chair. So that should be lots and lots of fun in Durham Central Park. Another great free event. Mad Salsa Friday at Arthur Murray. This is going to be on West Gear Street tonight, starting at, so there's going to be a dance class, a group dance class at 8:15, and then followed by just open dancing. They're going to have salsa, bachata, merengue, cha-cha, etc. from 9 until midnight. Tickets are $10. And free if you are a current Arthur Murray, no relation, student. This should be lots and lots of fun. Great music and dancing. Black Space invites young people to enjoy and participate in the Med City Cypher. This is going to be at Major the Bull. This is at CCB Plaza downtown from 9:19, get it? From 9:19 until 11 p.m. Love the cleverness. It's a spoken word session that builds community, and it's totally clean and lots of fun for the young folks. And I hope they allow us old folks to go and enjoy as well. Celebrate African heritage and Afrofuturism at Jam Bay Nights. This is going to be at Gorsha, 823 West Morgan Street. Free admission, music, food, etc. from 10 until 2 in the morning. How about that? Now, let me just run through what's happening tomorrow morning. There's a lot. I'm just going to run through it real quick. If you need the details, just go to DurhamSkywriter.com and go to the Let's Go page. Let me just run through this. I just don't want you to miss anything. Cars and Coffee at Rhodes Scholars from 8 until 11 for car enthusiasts. I mentioned this already. Duke Men's Health Screening from 8 until noon at the Lincoln Community Health Center. Durham Farmers Market in Durham Central Park, 8 until noon. Durham Craft Market, same place, same time. South Durham Farmers Market, Greenwood Commons Shopping Center, 8 until noon. First Saturday at Porsche South Point for, again, more car enthusiasts from 9 until 11. Historic Stagville is going to have emancipation tours tomorrow from 10 until 11:15. And Preservation Durham, the National Museum, and the Museum of Durham History, they're co-sponsoring the Durham Mural Bike Tour tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Read about that and all of these on the Let's Go page. And also the Old North State Jam, they're going to be playing acoustic music at the Durham Farmers Market tomorrow from 10 until noon. I think that's, wait, one more thing I'm just going to mention real quick. The Maker Society, they're having their pop-up market starting at 11, but I'll tell you about that in detail tomorrow because tomorrow's show starts at 10 o'clock. Okay, let's look at the weather real quick. And then it looks like Bessie Elmore is here. Yes, so I'll bring her on in just a second. Now, it's 79 degrees right now. It was partly sunny. I don't know if it rained at your house last night, but there was thunder and some drizzling over here on Cap Street. Now, tomorrow, oh, wait. So it's 79 now. It's going up to 81 today. It's going to be cloudy all afternoon. Now, tomorrow, it's going to be 84 and partly sunny. So that's a bit of an improvement. Let's see what it's going to be on Sunday. Then I'll bring on Miss Elmore. Let's see. So Sunday, it's going to be 83 and sunny. I don't think you can beat that. Let's bring on Bessie Elmore. She is from the Straight Talk Support Group. Let's bring her on. And she did call me in advance to let us know. She might be coughing a little bit. She doesn't have COVID, but I think she has like allergies. So no pressure. Let's bring her on. Bessie Elmore, how are you?
I'm good, except for my coughing. But how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Long time no see. I haven't seen you in. You had a really cool event at the Transition House, and that was a few months ago. The last time.
October.
Yeah. Oh wow. Was that? Wow. So I don't want to make you talk too much because I know you have allergies, but I did talk up your fundraiser, which is going to be tomorrow.
Yes.
In fact, let me turn to that page. So tell us a little, if you don't mind, tell us about the Straight Talk Support Group and the work that you're doing, the incredible work you're doing.
Well, it's two parts. Straight Talk Support Group is just a support group for family members and friends who have loved ones that are incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
STSG, which is Straight Talk, is a transitional house at 1101 North Mangum Street. And here at this house, we service men, not women, unfortunately. We service men who are returning from prison or jail.
I think she froze because somebody's trying to call in. I heard her phone beep. I hope she can unfreeze in a second. Let's see. And I did visit that transition house. It's awesome. You might want to refresh, leave and come back. Let me take you off screen. So Bessie, see if you can restart I don't know if you're on a laptop or phone. See if you can leave and then click on the link again and rejoin us, and I'll bring you back on. And I'll talk about your transition house. And it is incredible because it's a big mansion. And so they sleep like, what do you call it? Dormitory style, I think they call it. They have like a reading room. They have people to come in and to talk with the gentleman. They have like this computer lab. They have like a little basketball court. I mean, it's really nice. Oh, she's rejoining. Okay.
Back.
There you are.
Okay. Sorry about that. We have 21 beds here at our house. Right now, we service 10 of those beds are owned by Department of Public Safety. And the other beds are open to any of the local reentry councils or Veterans Administration or the LBGQ. And I hope I'm not offending anyone, but I don't know all of the acronyms. But we do have 2 beds available. So all of our beds, when people come to our transitional house, unfortunately, it's a fee attached to them. So with the LRCs, they pay for their people, their men, to come to our house. With the Department of Public Safety, they also pay.
Okay.
Other men, if they have a job, they can pay to stay at our house. We offer an array of services for people that come to our house. Substance abuse classes, money management classes, anger management classes, parenting classes. We have peer-to-peer. We have support groups. We have computer classes, computer lab. We also have, we'll be starting with the Duke students for our GED classes for people who want to get their GED. We
Okay.
partner with Durham Tech. We partner with the FIT program. So we offer a lot of services to the men that come through our house.
Okay.
We pride ourselves in serving to see greatness, STSG. And normally the
Okay.
length of stay here is 120 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I said a
And
lot in a
then,
very short period of time.
so 100, so they can get themselves to, well, actually, it sounds like they already sort of have to have their thing together, because if they're not sponsored by someone, they'll have to already have a job, right? Is that where the
Yeah.
family comes in?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
does the family pay if they're like individuals, or how
Yes.
does
And
that
that
work?
really doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. We try not to turn anyone away, but
Mm-hmm.
even though we're nonprofit, the bills still have to get paid, and the
Yeah.
employees still have to get paid. And
Mm-hmm.
getting grants right now, we've applied for a couple of grants, but we haven't heard back from any of those grants yet.
Okay. So if there's someone and their loved one is in prison right now, and maybe let's just say he's scheduled to be let out maybe like next year or in a few
Mhm,
months, do
mhm.
they contact you and try to work something out so that they'll know that their loved one will have a place to stay and work towards his goals? Is that how
Well,
it works?
here's the thing. If that individual is from Durham and being released, coming back to Durham, they can go to the Durham Criminal Justice Resource Center, because they are the LRC, the Local Reentry Council for Durham County. If they're from Orange County and they're returning to Orange County, they can go
Mm-hmm.
to the Local Reentry Council there in Orange County. And the same
Okay.
thing for Wake County. I think right now there's 21 LRCs, local reentry counties, in different counties here in North Carolina. And they will pay for that individual to be at a transitional house for a certain period of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I'm from Chicago, where sometimes people have sort of a hard-nosed attitude where they say, well, why are you helping them? And the explanation is, well, most people who are in prison are released eventually.
Yes.
So why not help them get themselves together so they can lead better lives and not
Yes.
harm the community? So
Yes.
why not help them?
And oftentimes people don't even know. They may be working right alongside of someone that's returned from prison. Unless
Mm-hmm.
that person tells them, they wouldn't know. So
Yeah.
we've all committed some type of crime, but by the grace of God, we didn't end up in prison.
Mm-hmm. And you're right, because I've been at places where I was told not to say anything, but that they had hired or made it a point to hire. I don't know if the term nowadays is ex-offenders. The
No,
term
justice involved individuals.
justice involved individual, where they have hired them and not identified them as such, and they were doing just fine.
Yes,
And it is good to it is good to. I think we all deserve second chances at least, right?
sometimes a third chance, but yes,
Sometimes that's what it takes,
yes,
you
it
know.
does. It does.
Yeah.
With the fundraiser tomorrow, I want to quickly just talk a little
Oh,
bit more
right.
about this fundraiser tomorrow. The fundraiser, we're in partnership with Triangle Empowerment, which is really good. They offer
Mm-hmm.
services, counseling services, mental health services. They go beyond what we can do here. We offer mental health services also,
Okay.
but
I
they
didn't
go
know who they were.
beyond that.
Okay, good.
Yes, yes. And in some cases, housing services. Right now, housing in Durham is just way off the Richter chart.
Like,
uh,
tell me about
where
it.
it's hard for people to
Yeah.
get housing in Durham. But we're working on that. Right now, STSG is locating 6 units where we'll be able to house some of our guys that have jobs. So they won't have to go through the process of application and getting rejected and paying all the money. So this fundraiser is going to help us do a lot of things. The fundraiser tomorrow is going to be nice. We're going to have music, food, and the food is really good. If anyone's ever been to the pit, they know the food is good. It's going to we also are going to be outside on the deck upstairs. So
Nice.
everybody will be confined in one place. And we should have a jazz singer too. So that's going to be nice. And it's casual dress, so you don't have to get all dressed up or anything like that. And the caveat, I like to call it the caveat, is my son is going to be reading from his book, Prison from the Inside Out.
Great.
So it's going to be really nice.
Awesome. Okay. Tickets are $25 and $40 for couples. And
Yes.
I have that ticket information on the Legalese page. So definitely check that out. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Because I remember years ago when I was on WNCU. Yeah, when I was at WNCU, I remember Ray Earhart, R.I.P. Ray came on the show. I don't remember the name of the campaign. They wanted people who were formerly in prison to get a second chance by not having to reveal that they had committed a crime while looking for work. Do you know about that campaign?
Ban the box on the application? Are you talking about ban the box on? It's ban the box on the job application. Yes. Well, that was approved here for the state of North Carolina to ban the box, so you don't have to check that box.
Okay, and it's not like they're hiding the fact. It's just that they're leaving it to the end.
Right, and then the individual get a job interview to explain or not explain. It depends on how well they interview. I'll tell you a real short story. There was a gentleman who went to prison. He committed a crime, and he went to prison. And while he was in prison, he did a design for a rifle. And he sent it out to this company, and they were so impressed with his design that they got him out of prison. So it depends on how you present yourself in an interview. I always tell people in my class when I was doing classes on job readiness, you get all the information on the company that you're going to apply for. And when you go into the interview, you interview the company. And most times the company is so impressed because most people don't even know the company's mission statement or their vision statement.
Go in.
It's so impressive to tell the person, the interviewer, the mission statement and the vision statement. That lets them know, oh, they really want to work here. So that's just another little caveat.
I like that. And another thing, if you don't mind my adding, I learned this from a nonprofit director who had a job opening, and one of her best volunteers was a woman who was on welfare. And she told the lady, well, why did you apply for this job? And she blushed and she said, I never had a real job. But she had everything that it took. And so the director took her aside and said, let's go over your history. And so this lady had volunteered at her church, at nonprofits. She was in the community doing all kinds of great things. So they were able to put together a fantastic resume. She just wasn't getting paid for her work. True. So that taught me to share this information that also include your volunteer work, especially if you're paid work is a little light there. You know,
That's very true.
add that non-paid work, because it's still work, and it shows
That's
your
very
passion
true.
too. Shows your passion.
Very true. And sometimes
So
you can
thank
say,
you. Oh,
listen, I'll work for 4 weeks without pay. And after
mhm.
those 4 weeks, if I don't prove that I will be a good employee, you don't have to hire me and I'll go away. But I guarantee you, you will hire me.
Ooh, I like how that sounds. That's bold.
Mhm.
That's bold. I like
Yes,
that.
it is.
I like that a lot.
So
Well,
I
say it again. You're breaking up pretty bad. What'd you say?
said I hope people come out to the fundraiser and enjoy themselves.
I hope so
And I
too.
haven't come.
Definitely. And yeah, and I hope that this has, helped people to know about this event. Be sure to Miss Elmore to share it on your Facebook page, and get the word out some more.
Oh, I have. I've shared it on my Facebook page. Yes.
Oh, good, because right now it's on Twitter as we speak. This is also broadcasting on Twitter and YouTube as well. So
Oh, well,
yeah, I
thank
just
you
want to
so
thank you,
much
because
for
you're
having me.
absolutely. And come back whenever you like. I am going to get your son on the show as soon as possible. I need to finish reading his book so that I won't be unprepared. So he's going to come on the show really soon, within the next few weeks, I hope. So we'll talk. We'll talk and get that together.
Okay.
In the
Okay.
meantime, I love the work that you're doing, and I do hope that tomorrow's fundraiser is totally successful.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And I'll see you soon.
All
Take
right.
care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. That was super awesome. So again, it's the Straight Talk Support Group and Triangle Empowerment Center fundraiser. It's called The Pouring. It's going to be upstairs at the pit, 321 West Gear Street. This is going to be tomorrow from 6 until 9. For more information, just go to the Let's Go page or the Legal Ease page. Okay, that's pretty much it. If you could share this out so that more people can know what's happening today and tomorrow in Durham, I'd appreciate that. And just know that tomorrow's show will start at 10 o'clock, as always, because tomorrow is Saturday. So with that, have a gorgeous day. And I'll see you tomorrow at 10 for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.